Dr. Kimberly Erb here. I want to walk you through on how to actually do your Metabolomix Plus test and the process of what it is that you'll do in the morning of the actual test that you do. So in my example, I'm going to ship my contents out to FedEx on Monday. So that means that on Sunday, I will be collecting all of my samples. So in the morning when you rise, the first morning urine is the one that you're going to want to collect. Now, if you end up waking up, let's just say 8 in the morning, and you collect your urine, collect the sample in this cup here, and then you're going to take a portion of that out of the cup. However, if you wake up in the middle of the night, 6 hours prior to 8 in the morning, anytime in that window, say you wake up at 3 in the morning, make sure you collect your sample of urine, and then you take that urine and put it in the refrigerator until you do your first morning urine void. Then what you'll do is you'll combine the urine from the middle of the night or the first morning urine, and you're going to take the pipette. There's a pipette inside here. You can see this little, let me take it out just so you can kind of know what it looks like. You're going to take this pipette, okay, and you're going to take samples of the urine out of the inside of the cup and fill up these cups here, okay? So that's how you'll do the urine portion of it, and you'll do that one first, okay? Now the urine portion needs to go in the freezer with this block right here. So when you finish that, that's what you'll do with the urine. You're gonna put it in the freezer, and it needs to freeze overnight. So if you do the test Sunday morning, like our example says, then it'll freeze, and then Monday morning, you'll collect everything and you'll put it in your shipping box for Monday morning to be shipped out. The second portion of the test is going to be the blood portion of the test. So what you're going to do is make sure that you keep your arm straight, okay, and it's not bent, and you're going to take the sample of your, take your little urine or your blood lancet, and you're going to poke the side, make sure it's the side of your middle finger. And if you have trouble getting blood out, you can start this whole time out by just putting your hand in hot water. So that way you'll get the blood to flow, and let the blood, make sure your hand is bent and you're not bending your arm, so you cut off the blood circulation. So you keep your hand straight and put it in hot water. Then when you're done, wipe it off, and then use your lancet, poke the side of your finger, and then you're going to be using your hand, your other hand, to really kind of milk the blood out. And you're going to put the drops on these little circles here, and it shows the instructions on here, just making sure you fill in the circles completely, okay? So you'll fill that in. This has to dry overnight. So leave this out on the counter and let that dry. Now when it dries and it's done, what you'll do is you'll take the inside of this biohazard bag, and you'll take this little kind of piece of paper, and it just kind of keeps it dry, and you'll take both of these pieces and you will stick it inside the biohazard bag. There's a little pocket inside this biohazard bag. Stick that inside the pocket and it'll be all set. Then the last piece that I will say is, if you are going to do the saliva test, then you'll go on to the next section. If you're not doing saliva, which is the DNA SNPs, then just skip on that part of this video. What you'll want to do for the saliva is make sure you do not brush your teeth first thing in the morning, and then what you'll do is you will open up part of this little container, and you will pull out, it almost looks like a Q-tip, so you'll pull it out, and the inside of your cheek, you're going to actually go for about 30 seconds pretty aggressively, scraping and twirling the inside to get some cheek cells out of there. And you'll do that, the instructions say to do that for about 30 seconds. Then what you'll do, and you'll do 2 of them, then what you'll do with those, and you're going to let them lay out and let them dry. And I believe the drying time, I forget what the drying time said on there, but you're gonna leave that out and let that dry for a little bit until it's ready. When it's done drying, then you're gonna take it and you're gonna take the Q-tip part of it, you're gonna insert it back in and make sure that goes in exactly the same way that you took it out. Okay, so the Q-tip's gonna go down so it's in a secure envelope. and then it's going to go inside this envelope to be shipped. So that'll be the third portion of the test. The last piece I want to hit on, last two pieces I want to hit on is there are these stickers. Make sure that you put your birth date on all these stickers and take the stickers and put them on everything. Put them on the saliva sample, put them on the biohazard bag here for the blood, put them on every vial here of your urine, and then also on your requisition form. Put a sticker on that as well. So just put stickers on all that. That way, if your stuff gets mixed up, they know that it's yours. It came from the same kit. And then the last piece I'll touch on is the requisition form. Our office has already gone ahead and crossed off the parts that you don't want to fill out. So it should be pretty simple. You're just going to want to take the top of the requisition form and put in the date of your final sample here. And then the rest of this is already filled out. The back side, you'll fill out this top section and then you'll sign the bottom. Make sure that you enclose this all in shipping when you put it all together. And that's really it to take your test. As simple as that, but make sure you just read the instructions over, and sometimes a video is helpful as well too. So I hope this helps you. Bless you guys. We'll talk to you soon.